Hi, this is Brent. I'm cooking with Brent. I'm here with Rocky. We're cooking treats for our little furry friends here. So today is a new recipe. And this is the beauty of recipes is cooking is you can change up ingredients. So today we're making blueberry and peanut butter biscuits for these guys. So simple, just really simple. So I use brown rice flour for this one, so we'll just dump that in. Blueberries I've put in a food processor and just ground them up. It's no big deal. Just 2 seconds and they're done. So you put those in. Oh, I know you're excited, and one of your favorite ingredients here, peanut butter. Just a little bit of peanut butter in here. I'll put the recipe up on the end of the video, so don't worry about it. So just put it in, mix it in. You want to make a nice, really nice batter. So what you may have to do is just add some water. Add it in just a little bit, spoonful at a time. Just throw it in there. It's simple. Just throw it in there. You just want to get a nice batter that you can move around. So mix it all up. And it's looking pretty good. But magic with cooking, I already have some. I use molds. They're in shape of dog bones. They're funny. They're great for pets. They're also good for if you have your friends and family over. You can serve them dog treats. With, you can add dips to them or whatever. There's no added salt or sugar in this, which is not really good for your dogs or your cats. These are good for cats as well. But today we're making stuff for Rocky here, and we'll see what he thinks. But just put it in the mold, spin it out. And I'm not going to do the whole thing today. And I have a knife. Just take a knife, run it right across your mold, and makes a nice clean top. It just makes it, smooth on the top. So then you do that. And again, a magic with cooking here. We have, voila, we have the finished product. So let's see what our furry friend thinks. So, you ready? All right, come on. You missed one. So it's really fun. Just try it. Do it once. Hi, we're cooking with Brent. Today we have a special guest. We have Harry, and we're going to be cooking some treats for him and working with animals. But we're working on a treat for him that he liked yesterday. He's not really liking it today, but it's just salmon and catnip. So it's really easy to work with. And he's going to look out of the bowl here. Well, it's his treat, so I guess he can drink it out of the bowl. So basically just salmon. It's I'll put the recipe up on later, but salmon. Leave the water in because it's going to be, that's the water basically that's going to be needed for the recipe. So just dump that in there. Got the salmon. Got the flour. I'm using coconut flour today, just to give it a try. I usually use oat flour, but coconut flour adds a little bit of sweetness to it. So that's that. And a special ingredient, catnip. So get some really good catnip. I do have a supply. The guy is on the corner over there. I usually buy from him. So Harry likes the catnip I get down on the corner there. So just basically just run it around, mix it all up. And because it's a little dry, if I can borrow a little bit of water from you, Harry, just add a little bit of water here and there. If you do add a little bit of water, it is going to add a little bit of time to the cook time. So this one is usually 20 to 25 minutes, but if you add more water, don't freak out. Just wait until it turns golden brown. Still a little dry. I did split the can of salmon in half, so it's maybe the more water went in the other side, so we're going to grab a little bit more. I know. Hang on. There we go. There's your water back. So we'll let him drink some water. We'll mix it all in. These go, I have a mold here that makes these they're little dog bones, but this is what I make. But you could drop them just on like a aluminum foil sheet or whatever. So we'll get this batter going, but you want a nice consistent batter. I really got this really dry. So we'll work on it, and we'll see what's going on here. So we'll add a little bit more water. Harry. Okay, so we got a nice batter. So I'm going to put this in a mold that I have, just as a novelty. But you can just drop these on a plate. Little bites, especially for a cat. Not too big, but anyway, I like the mold because it's just funny to have these little dog bones, and he's like going after the batter even before it's even done. I see now. So, so just put it on the mold. What I usually do is pat it all in, just mash it down as far as you can, and then what I do is I have a knife that makes the tops really good. I see I was going after the salmon over the little bowl there. But I have a knife here. I just basically just scrape it. Scrape the mold. It makes the tops really flat. And if you got a little bit of holes here and there, just pull the knife up. It's easy. Just pull the knife up, just pat it down. Just like a putty knife when you're doing like sheetrock work. So just kind of spread it all in. And then we put this in the oven for about 20-25 minutes, or until they're golden brown, until they look like that, or magic of the cooking, until they look something like this. And you just pop them out, and there we go. So these are good for people too. They have catnip in them. Catnip does have some good qualities for us. They say it helps them sleep, it helps with this, and it helps with that. But anyway, they're interesting. There is a side effect to it, because you want to play with these all night long. Hi, this is Cooking with Brent, and we've done a couple treats for our good friend Rocky here, so we're kind of going to do a taste test and see which one he likes better. This one I did yesterday. This one is just the pumpkin and the coconut flour. And this is banana. With I did this with oat flour, but we're going to see which ones he liked best. So we're going to put them up on the counter. Which one he gobbles down first, we're going to see what happens. So let's take them and mix them up a little bit, and we'll see. All right, Rocky, you ready? Go up. And there's one. I don't know if we can make a winner here. I think it was just the first one was out of convenience, and the second one is right there. So you got a couple more here. So that's Rocky. This is what these guys, the treats that you make, they're so simple to make, and this is what you get. You get a nice dog that jumps off the counter for you. All right. But we're going to get some recipes for people. What I like to do is simplify the recipes. I want to get into the kitchen, appliances, spoons, spatulas, whatnot. You never know. How do you live? I live differently now than I did a couple years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. But today I'm going to give you a simple recipe. But I always like to try something new. So for dinner tonight, this is what I'm going to make tonight. So hang on one second. And you can do this every once in a while. Hey, Gina, yes. Yeah, 2 medium pizzas. I'd like ham and jalapeno. And the other one, I'd like, you got kimchi there, right? Yeah, kimchi and black olives. Let's do that. All right? Okay. Thanks. I'll see you in about 20 minutes. Thanks. Bye. Do that every once in a while, guys. So here, Brent, Cooking with Brent. Today we're going to do something different. No cooking tricks. I just got this guy right here, so we're going to start from the very beginning, and we're going to go through what? We're going to have some cooking tricks and do some editing. But I got this guy's front loading, top loading, and we're going to start. So the recipe today, I'll put up later, but it's just oat flour. And we got some Parmesan cheese. And then we have 1 egg to throw into this. And we'll see what happens here. So we'll close them up. Hit it. And here, looks like a pretty good batter, but you know, I want to add a little bit of water. Just a little tad here and there. That should do. So we'll see what happens. That's pretty good. All right, so we're going to take this guy off. And we're going to add it into the bowl. I like to use molds because they're funny. So let's see what happens here. Oh, we got a good batter here. And we'll pull the blade out a little bit. Put them over there, and then yeah, looks like we're pretty good. So, there we go. All right, so we got that. So now I like molds. I like to use dog-shaped molds. So let's put it in. And we'll fill out the whole mold. And just spread it out. Put it all in the mold. It's going to take about 15-20 minutes to cook. So we'll put it all in. And I like to use a knife to make a nice top. So we'll just cut across. Just simple. If you got some empty holes, use like a putty knife. And just pat it in, pat it in, pat it in. And then, so, got the stuff out of the oven. It's cooled down a little bit. So now we need a taste test. Rocky. Oh, he's here. Let's see what we got here.